whoever this video is for, there's a truth that's exuding from you right now. A truth that you've never really kind of sat in before. And y'all, this doesn't have to be a bad thing. We're going to clock this truth, whoever I'm speaking to. This truth is something that you've decided for yourself. This is a conversation that you've been having with the Holy Spirit, a conversation you've been having with your higher self, a conversation that you've been having with this future version of you. There's a truth now that's exuding from you where you can now sit in that past, but you can also know there's a hope in the future for you, because that's what the word says, right? So now you've accepted the fact that you've gone through some things. You've accepted the fact that that marriage is over. You've accepted the fact that maybe your children, your best friend, whoever it is gone, or they no longer resonate with you in this season. But there's a truth now and a light that's exuding from you because of all of these things. Whether it's, a good situation or a bad situation, whoever you are now standing in a new light. A new truth. Y'all, the light is the truth. God is truth. Yeshua, what you do and how you speak and how you show up, you are the truth. Just point blank, period. But now there's something about you that is just exuding that truth. So when people talk to you now, they get to experience a past version of you, but also a person that knows how to speak into that future version of you. So y'all knows it takes a lot for a person to stand up in their truth and to say, because you may be in a situation that's not conducive to this new you, or you don't really know what that new you looks like. But it takes a strong person, somebody who knows who they are, to be able to stand up in that truth and to say, you know what, I'm going to be a millionaire. You know what? I'm about to go and get my boo. I'm about to be married next year. You know what? When I go to school, I'm going to make sure I get this done, that done. I'm going to do all these things. It takes somebody who knows who they are, somebody who can stand in their truth 10 toes down, even though your environment does not line up to that. I hope that makes sense for those of you that I'm speaking to. If it does, you already know that this is something that you're doing. Y'all, listen, I'm going to keep it real with y'all. The reason why you've been chosen, the reason why you've taken this path, the reason why the Most High chose you, first of all, because of your heart. But not only that, it's because you just have this determination about you. It's something that just cannot be shaken. And so when you stand up, I'm talking about in your own truth, when you stand up in your rightful position and you start affirming yourself, that takes you, not anybody else, you to a whole nother level, because that's all you have to do. And it may sound so small, y'all, but your words are powerful. So when you speak over your life, especially positive things, y'all, so you have to be careful about what you feed yourself. When you speak over your life, when you stand in your truth, it brings results for you. You can speak over somebody else's life too, and things will happen. So you also have to be careful about that. But chosen one, viewer, I'm telling you right now, there's like this truth that's just exuding from you, and it can't be denied. Whoever I'm speaking to right now, you can't run from this thing, and you're not meant to. You're meant to stand now in this truth. And the truth is, baby, yes, I've been there, done that, but I'm now a new person. I'm now intentionally working towards being better. I'm now speaking different. I now believe that I can do something different. And the more you stand in that truth, the more you will start seeing the results of that. Even if it's just healing or moving, or you again, wanting to date, or you wanting to get out of that old city, whatever it is, you have to stand in that truth. You have to stand up to the people or places or things around you that may make you feel like you're not there yet. And you may not be, quote unquote, there yet, but you are there. That's what I want you to understand. You are there. You're standing in it right now. Whoever I'm speaking to, you're standing in your truth right now. Your bills, your life, these people, whatever your thing is, that's your truth. But when you stand up against that and exude your new truth, like I think TD Jakes was one of the ones when he was building or whatever, he was saying how he was still coming into, I think, his home, and things just weren't lining up, like his bills weren't lining up, all of that, but he was still walking in faith. He was still believing what his future self felt like was for him. So he was talking about how he went into his home and just started saying, you a liar. This bills, you a liar. My body, this sickness, you're a liar. These kids, whatever, however the enemy or whatever your environment is trying to do to speak against your truth, you got to start talking back to that thing, baby. Because I'm telling you, whoever you are meant to live a life, I keep saying this, y'all, of comfortability. It doesn't have to be something that's so grand, something that people look at and they feel like, oh, I want to be like her, be like him. But there are people that do. There are people that when you speak, that when you actually open your mouth and you say, I believe this for myself, you don't realize that that's putting, fire under other people. You don't realize that when you speak just your truth, or when you just live in your truth, that thing alone just makes people feel like they should do better. Period, y'all. And it's not about anybody else, but whoever I'm speaking to, you're meant to be an influencer. You're meant to help people come up out of what was, and you might scratch your head and try to figure out, why did you have to go through these things just to get to this point? That's because you're meant to turn around and teach somebody else. You're meant to turn around and pull somebody else out the pit. You're meant to turn around and let somebody know, I've been through that, and you can go through that and still overcome. Look at me. Even if, again, you feel like your environment isn't adding up to that, your spirit is. There's a truth now that's exuding from you, and it can't be denied. Every time you stand in that, God is going to continue to strengthen that. Because y'all, again, whoever I'm speaking to, you've gone through a season now where maybe you were silenced. You've gone through a season now where maybe, people really couldn't see you, understand you. And so now you have to get to a point, or you are at a point to where you are comfortable with that, or you're getting to be comfortable with that. So now you can speak your truth. You can live in your truth. You can walk in your calling. You can walk in your destiny. You can go after the things regardless of what it looks like, regardless of what the outcome is. There's a truth now that's exuding from you. And I want to bring this to your timeline, to your doorstep, to your attention, because I want you to know and know and know and know that no matter what, as long as you stand in your truth, as long as you be real, authentic about what you're saying, what you're doing, how you're showing up, who you want to be, the divine, the most high, Yeshua, the universe is going to back you up, chosen one. You are going to be backed up with whatever it is you're attempting to do, you desire to do, you put your hands to. You're going to be backed up, protected, covered, as long as you stay true to what you believe. I don't care how weird it looks. I don't care what people say. I don't care how they try to tell you that's not going to work. Whatever it is, whatever that storyline that may have been trying to hunt you down, that's a lie, y'all. That's a lie, and you're the truth. That lie about you not being able to find your husband, your wife, you're not being able to be loved, that's a lie. The truth is, baby, you're now opening up your heart, your energy, your mind, your spirit to receive that love. Y'all, listen, you don't want to attract people on a level that is not true. I just got to say it like that. You don't want to be out here opening yourself up to people, places, and things when you're trying to still figure this thing out. You still trying to figure yourself out. And we've all done it, y'all. I'm not saying you should be out here, if celibacy is your thing or not, that's not my message today. My message is, when you are on a certain level, when you open yourself up to different dynamics and spirits and things like that, and you're not completely ready, or you're not completely healed, or you're not, in a position to attract those things and people that you want, you open yourself up to the possibilities of low vibrational things, y'all. That's a lie, though. That situation, that time in your life, what you experienced with that boyfriend, that girlfriend, that husband, that wife, that lover, whatever it is, that was a lie. But you learn from that, or you're learning from that. So now that you've learned from that, baby, there's a truth about you. There's a truth about, I've been there, done that. I don't want to do that anymore. And I'm not going to allow my past or anybody else to keep telling me about this story, or keep letting me know that I can't do better, or whatever it is. You can, and you are, and you will, chosen one. There's a truth now that's exuding from you, and your truth may not be everybody else's truth. That it don't even matter. That's why I'm telling you right now, don't compare your life, yourself, your situation, none of that to anybody else. This is your truth. This is your journey. This is your life. Whoever I'm speaking to, these are the conversations that you're having with the Most High, that you're having with your higher self, that you're having maybe with other people, and everybody can't resonate with that. So sometimes, baby, you have to sit back and have these one-on-one conversations with self. I told self this and this and this, and self told me this. This is your higher self that you're speaking to, because everybody cannot handle your truth. Chosen one. Everybody can't handle your truth. They're not meant to. This is something that you are doing for you. This is something that you're going to continue to do for you, in order for you to advance, in order for you to get that man, that woman that you desire, which goes back to that. When we start elevating, y'all, we get our minds and our hearts and our energies and our frequencies and all of that in right standing, then we can attract that right mate for us. Before that, anything that's happened in the past that did not work, people fell off, left you, they were meant to. They were meant to, baby. They were only there for a short time. They were meant to fall off. So now you can wipe your tears, baby. Now you can, clap for yourself. Now you can build up your confidence again. Now you can stand in your truth because you've gone through that. Those things that you've experienced were meant to just build your character. That's it. That's it. So now you can affirm yourself, even if anybody else don't. This truth that you're exuding, it can be seen, it can be felt, it can be heard. And those who aren't meant to see, feel, hear, all of that, they won't last. They just won't last. It won't last. So you don't have to even cry over that situation. You don't have to cry over that job. You don't have to cry over losing that home, that apartment. You don't have to cry over losing that vehicle. Whatever it is, it was meant and designed to happen just like that. Just like that. So that your character can be built and you can stand 10 toes down in your truth. Whatever that is, y'all. Whatever that is, there's a truth that's exuding from you. I usually, y'all, write on these index cards and I speak to y'all. I'm chatting today. All Spirit gave me was the beginning of this, which is this. There's a truth that's exuding from you. So everything else, y'all, has been poured out from the heart and from the Holy Spirit. And I hope that y'all have received it. Those of you that are new to the channel, y'all, welcome. Over here is all gas, no brakes, y'all. We're taking off in a different way in this season. We're taking off on our past. We're taking off on those old narratives. We're taking off on that old version of us. This season right here, baby, we putting all our apples in our own basket. All our eggs in our own baskets. And we're aligning with the Most High. We're aligning with Yeshua, the Holy Spirit, the universe. We're aligning in this season with what's better for us. This thing is better for you. Whatever it is you're doing is going to bring you peace. It's going to bring you joy. It's going to bring you comfortability. It's going to let you resonate with people that understand you just a little bit more. It's a truth now that you're standing in. It's exuding. You're shining right now, baby. You're shining right now. Even if you don't feel like it, you are. Continue to shine. Continue to grind. Continue to elevate. Continue to do the inner work. Continue to love on you, your babies. Continue to have a healthy, conversation with self. Let that be a healthy conversation with self, whoever I'm speaking to, because what you do behind closed doors will be seen in public, even if people don't know. Even if they don't know what you've gone through, what you've been doing, God, whoever I'm speaking to, is going to display you in a public way because you've done so much behind the scenes. You've sown seeds that people don't even know you've sown. And you have to reap, baby. You have to get what's rightfully yours. And every time you stand up in that truth and know that you know, God is sitting right there watching, baby, taking note, saying, this one is mine. That's my chosen one. That's the person I've anointed. That's the person I've gifted. That's the person that I allowed to go through this quote unquote Job season. And they came out with still a good attitude. They came out still with a loving heart. They came out still, baby, with a smile on their face. I'm talking about you, chosen one. You survived a whole lot, baby. You survived a whole lot. People don't know what you've been through. I don't know what you've been through, but if you made it this far to this video, oh, you resonate, and my spirit is speaking to your spirit, baby. And I know that you've gone through some things, but guess what? You're over that now. No more of that. No more of that. Be intentional about this new you. Be intentional about the truth. If you want to do better and be better, start speaking into that new version of you, that higher self, that person that you desire to be. Y'all listen, I'm telling you now, I'm living it. This word, I guess that's why the Holy Spirit didn't give me, points and things to write down, because this word is genuinely from my heart, y'all. It really is. And I know God speaks through me. I'm his mouthpiece, but I'm speaking now also from my heart, because y'all, we've been through some things, whoever I'm speaking to. But this season 2025, when you said whoever I'm speaking to, this is my year. This is my year to come up. This is my year to do better. This is my year to, just show people this ain't that. When you said that, guess what you did? You came into agreement with what God has already designed or desired for you. That's the truth. That's the truth. And everything else is a lie. Period. And how I know that 2025 is going to be your year, because we're creating it. I told you in another video, we're in co-creation now with God, with the universe, with Yeshua, with Holy Spirit. You're in co-creation with the universe, with the spiritual realm, whoever I'm speaking to, and you know it. You know this. This is not something that's new to you, baby. You're true to this, not new to this. You may be new to, walking into a different kind of space and environment, but you already got a seat. It's already been reserved for you. That table has already been prepared. So all you have to do is pull up, baby. Go off spirit. All you have to do is pull up and eat. Pull up with your to-go plates. Pull up, baby, with your foil. Pull up. This table right here is for you. You can sit down and eat. And not only that, baby, you have to-go plates. Go off spirit. I love it. You have to-go plates in this season. Whoever I'm speaking to, you're going to have more than enough. Every single time you show up in that true, raw, authentic form, and just know that you can do better, you can have better, you can show up how you need to show up, no matter people like it or don't like it. I'm telling you right now, baby, you're going to have to-go plates. It's time to eat, whoever I'm speaking to. Listen, I love that. I love it. I love when spirit do that. I just love it, y'all. We 17 minutes in, and I just want to spread love to you on today. Love to you on today. Love, baby. Don't give up. Don't stop. Don't stop believing. Know that your truth is your truth. Your journey is your journey. How you show up, how you speak, how you operate, what you think, how you do your hair. If you get on this platform, those of you, because I'm telling you, my platform is switching. So I know I'm being called to other leaders. And I'm not saying that those of you that's not on the platform, you're not a leader. No. Baby, so I'm telling you, you have been doing the work behind the scenes. Whoever I'm speaking to, I'm talking to people that's meant to be displayed in a public eye, and those of you that's doing that backs. Y'all listen, oh my goodness, I don't know why spirit, I gotta get off here, but let me just say this. Sometimes we look at a production, y'all, we don't realize that the people in the back screen are just as important as those that are on the stage. Go off spirit. There's no way the show can go forth if you don't have somebody back there giving you the cues. You don't have somebody pulling the curtains. You don't have people letting them know your time is up. It's your line. All of that is important. If you don't have those people back there, the show can't be ran. I'm talking to somebody who feels like, what am I going to do? I'm not called to a platform. I'm not called to this and that. Baby, I'm telling you, the work that you've done behind the scenes, that you're doing behind the scenes, is just as powerful as me or somebody else that you watch on a platform. Don't get caught up in that. This is the truth. Oh, I got chills. This is the truth that I'm talking about right now. This is the truth right now. I don't even know why I started here and what was the point of it, but somebody needs to hear this. Do not think just because your life is not on display like this that you're not shaking up some things, that you're not moving, that you're not becoming, that you're not growing, or what you're doing is not as important. That is a lie. And it's not the truth. That's what I'm telling you. This truth now that you're exuding, that you're going to exude, that needs to be exuded. And I say that in love because, y'all, I'm telling you, everybody's on different levels, but I'm called to leaders. Leaders. Oh, that's where I was going, y'all. Those of you that are on this platform like this, when you show up, because sometimes we feel like we have to be groomed, we have to have things all together, the camera set up right, our hair combed in different spaces and places. Listen, baby, even when you can't have it all together like that, oh my gosh, go off, Spirit. Even when your production is not all together, baby, because right now you are I love it. I love it, Spirit. Right now, you are a one-man show. That's what it looks like and feels like. So you are production. Go off, Spirit. You are production. So some days, baby, you don't feel like setting up the camera and making sure this and this and this is done, making sure the dog's not barking, the kids out the way, all of that, and then get your hair combed up and put this makeup on. For my men, you may feel like, you know what, let me go get a haircut. I don't want to be out here looking crazy. All of that. You look like a one-man show, but you're really not. You got a whole production team with you now. But my point is that you can still stand in your truth, your raw, authentic form, and who's supposed to see you will see you. Who resonate with you will resonate with you. You are called, whoever I'm speaking to leaders as well. Chosen one. You are called to leaders as well. I don't care how you're spreading the quote unquote good news, positivity, whatever you're doing. You could be doing hair. You could be sharing that online. You could be sharing makeup online. Whatever your thing is. I'm telling you right now, you may look like a one-man show and production may not be production some days. But listen, baby, you can still show up in your truth, in your raw, authentic form, because whoever I'm speaking to, you've already been predestined to step in whatever the Most High is calling you to do. You've already been predestined to do it. So I don't care, baby, how you look from man's point of view. You've been anointed and appointed to live a life of truth, a life of abundance, a life of peace, of joy, serenity, all of that. It's yours. It's yours for the taking, baby. It's yours if you want it. It's yours if you want it. The time just said 22:22. So listen, whoever this is for, baby, go off in this season. Go off in this season. I talk about spirit going off, but y'all, that spirit within you is ready to go off. The Holy Spirit is ready to go off in your life if you are. Period. Listen, I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Thank you, those of you that are new and old, for just holding it down with your girl. I appreciate that, y'all, for your PayPals, Cash App, super thanks, thumbs up, love, support, whatever you do. Just sharing your energy with me. I appreciate that. Y'all, listen, I'm going to get off of here because I got 2 more videos to post or to record. So I gotta get going, but I'll see you in the next one. And until next time, y'all be easy. Peace.